Hi everybody, this is Mike Forney again with the FIDO Arts and Practices podcast and also a video cast this time, so we'll see how this works. I hope it does well for us. I've been thinking a lot lately about disruption, not just businesses saying that they want to do something differently, but something truly disruptive, something that changes how we do business and who we are. I've been spending a lot of time speaking with young entrepreneurs up and down the West Coast and working with some clients who are older people who are being very disruptive too. And it really comes down to this. To be disruptive, you have to give up caring about what everyone else thinks about you. And the strange thing is, by doing that, you become more attractive to people who care about the things you care about. In marketing, we call this values marketing. You market to people who share your values. And a lot of people shake their head and shrug that off because it is kind of becoming a catchphrase, unfortunately. But in this case, it's true. I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and she was talking about problems that she had faced in her business and how she wanted to change her business, but yet was unable to because couldn't find the right people to help her do it. So we talked for, I think 3 hours about how we can do this and how we can help her disrupt, and by say we, I mean she and I working together, how we can make her business disruptive, changing what she does. And she's in a very traditional service sector, but yet it's something that can be done. And I think about the people I know in Los Angeles, here in Seattle, and Oregon, who are working in many different business sectors, service, product, professional, and you kind of get locked into this area where you feel like you have to do it the way that everybody wants you to do it. And that's not true. It really takes a certain fortitude to say, I'm going to be disruptive, I'm going to change everything I do. It may be a risk to me, but in the end I believe it's going to pay off. And that's really what it comes down to, is having the understanding and the belief in yourself that you're going to make it work. And basically, if you're listening to this, you're probably an entrepreneur. You've got that in you, but it's just become buried under layers of social fitting in, playing the role that you think you're supposed to play. I just had, last night, 2 nights ago, met with someone who first thing they did in our meeting, he said, I had a horrible day, I got to have a drink and relax. And I thought, how sad, because if I have a drink at the end of the day, it's because I want to celebrate the day, toast the accomplishments, recognize the challenges, but do it with a positive approach because I love what I do and every day is worth toasting in the end. I don't want to be someone who has to take a drink and forget what the day was about. So, again, this speaks to the attitude that you take when approaching your business. If you love your business, if you want to stand out, if you want to be somebody who sets a new pace, who breaks the mold, who makes other businesses change, who makes society change, then you need to become a disruptor, and you need to find a way to get to that point in your business. A couple of my speaking engagements, as I said, have been with young entrepreneurs. And common comment when telling stories and when comparing notes is that people say, well, when is that going to change? That's not right. And my answer usually is, I'm not saying it's right, I'm saying it is, and I'm saying it needs to change. And then the question that follows that is, well, how do I make it change? When is government going to do it? And sadly, too many businesses wait for government to make change, and it's not going to happen. Government is status quo, it's holding people where they are, but it's not about grand sweeping societal change, and it hasn't been for decades. But businesses can be all about making societal change. So if you don't like something in society, if you want to make a difference in the way something gets done in society, start with your business and make change through your business. I've started a whole new branch of speaking now, Change Through Entrepreneurship, talking just about these kind of issues. how as business people you can work with your clients, you can work with other businesses, and you can influence change in your community, in your city, in your state, and even in the federal government. That's what disruption is making change through the applications in your business. It's making other people have to keep up with you. It's being different enough that you can still be successful, but make change at the same time. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes you just need the right push to get there. Hopefully, I can help you make that push, or at least sit down with you and make some suggestions as to ideas about what you can do. But still, this whole idea of disruption has become very fascinating to me, and I think I'm making changes in my business now to reflect what I want to see happen. And it's very exciting, and it gets me just fired up every day to start thinking about this. And you know, it's okay to have a work day where you sit in your space, in your chair, at your desk, in a park, and think about, what can I do to make change? We all get caught up in the day-to-day drudgery of running a business, and sometimes it is a drudgery. And when you're stuck into that mold, then you feel like it's the end of the day, I need to have a drink and unwind. But give yourself the freedom to sit down, take a half hour, a half a day, a full day, whatever you think you need, and figure out how you can be disruptive within your business and your sector and within your community, and how you can affect change through your business. I think this is very powerful, and I think if each of us who sees this reaches out to someone else and starts making changes and starts building coalitions of like-minded businesses, there's a lot of good things, that can happen out of this, and it's going to be very exciting. So take that time for yourself, analyze where you are, and make a change. Thank you for listening. This is Michael Forney, FIDO Arts and Practices, and stay tuned for more podcasts. We're going to start getting better at this, and hopefully putting up on YouTube too. So have a great day, and feel free to listen again. That's the idea. Get inspired and go for it. Thanks a lot. Bye.